Hey, well, we got rolling in soybeans today. Finished up canola the other day, and soybeans are ready to go. My brother was getting a little anxious to try them out, and we weren't quite sure whether they'd be ready to go, but he put the combine into the field, and we've just been going. So it's Saturday. Peter's not in school, so we got him trucking. He wanted to truck. It's his birthday today, and well, he picked what he wanted to do, and he wanted to haul beans. So I'm still on the grain cart tractor here, and I'll show you a little bit about the tractor and as much as I know about it for the little bit that I get to actually drive this tractor. All right, so yeah, we run a 2013 8690. We bought it 1 year old. It had a bit of hours on it from demoing. It's been on our grain cart all the time. We run an 1131 J&M grain cart. This tractor has served us very well. We've had very few issues with it. It has it's 340 horsepower with a CVT transmission. It's nice. It's got front suspension. We added a little toolbox in the front there. That was our own making. But we got suspension in the front, duals. It's weighted right up. This tractor runs DEF, which is diesel exhaust fluid, and which is a bit of a pain in the butt. But I think we've only had one in all the years that we've had it. We've actually only had one issue with it, and I think it was the pump had gone. But for the most part, the DEF hasn't given us too much grief. So yeah, we got lots of hydraulics. We got 6 hydraulics in the back, 6 different remotes, and yeah, we run duals, front and back, which was for row crop when we used to do in crop fertilizer, but we've gone away from that. So not sure how long we'll keep the duals. The big LSWs are probably more gonna fit our needs. So yeah, let's go into the cab. I'll show you a bit what's in the cab. So yeah, let's fire it up. That's our TopCon monitor. We use that for our auto steer, and it's very accurate. We use it for, it's sub-inch when we're doing row crop. Again, my brother runs the planter. He does all the corn and soybeans, and I run the air seeder. So yeah, it's got a shuttle shift on the side with the park brake right here. That's the park brake. Then you got your controllers. You can go forward and back with this once. So this actually right here, if I go like that, that puts it in forward gear. That makes me go forward. If I want to go backwards, I literally go like that, and we start going backwards. So it shifts very smooth. We have a CVT transmission in this thing, which is a continuously variable. So it's not your standard. It doesn't have gears in it. It is just continuous. I'm not gonna lie, I can't explain it. I just know it's awesome, and we have had no issues with this tractor regarding that either. So yeah, it's got 6 hydraulics, and you can program many different buttons. These buttons are actually programmed right here. There's 2 buttons on the side of this remote. We can program them to do whatever we want, whether it's engaging our auto steer, using hydraulics. Honestly, there's tons of things that you can program it for. And then this I can speed up, just go like this, and that speeds it up and slows down. If I need more RPMs, it automatically adjusts my RPMs to accommodate for power and picking the right speed. It's got a cruise control, so if you set your cruise to a certain speed and you're driving along, it picks the best fuel economy to use. To use the least amount of fuel. This tractor's just got tons of great features like that. We're back at it again today. We're into another field of beans. This morning we actually did the chopping. I got a video, I'll probably post that, or maybe I posted it already. But yeah, we've got one of our favorite fields in flat Manitoba. We have a hill, and this is our only field that has a hill. Other than that, we're perfectly flat. So here we actually have a great view. Camera doesn't really give it a whole lot of justice, but there's a pretty good slope on this field. So yeah, we're back into the beans. If we can finish this field, maybe not tonight, but if we do, we're over half done. So beans are coming along really nicely, and they're doing about what we had expected. Beautiful Manitoba sunsets coming up the hill, and on the other side of the hill is my brother. I'll go grab him, and then he should just about be able to finish that corner. Headers are working great. Flex mode, those honeybees in flex mode are just cleaning up the field nice. So I'll show you a little bit here about the tractor. If you look in the middle of it says 5.6 and 8.1. Those are my cruise controls. So I can pick my cruise, and you can see those numbers go up and down. Now it's 5.1, 5, 4.8. So let's say the guys say they're going 4 mile an hour. I set that to 4 mile an hour, and I do that by just this dial right here, going back and forth. And then when I pull up to them, all I have to do is press this button right here, and then it goes at that speed. I don't have to, it's not hard to find that gear, but it just makes it easier. And if they said they're going 4.5, I can just bump that up to 4.5, no problem. Cruise is nice, having the cruise is a nice feature. So I can set 2 cruises on this thing. One for unloading, and then one to just head back to the tractor. Or not to the tractor, to the semi to unload. So if you can tell, we combine our beans at an angle. We find that works the best for us. We do all of our beans are done with our planter on 30-inch spacing. This is the tractor that runs the planter. So yeah, that's how we do our beans. We find that the placement the planter puts the beans is it's a little bit better than an air seeder. That's our opinion. Lots of guys around here run air seeder for putting their beans in, and their beans look all right too. They do good. It's for us, we just look at it as we need the planter for corn, and we also have our air seeder doing canola at the same time that we're doing beans. So we can be running the air seeder and the planter at the same time. So it's another option that we do. And many years ago, maybe about probably 7 years ago, we put beans down with our Amity disc drill, and it worked all right. But I don't know. We just like the placement that the planter puts the beans. And by that I mean like it's a lot more accurate with depth, and also how the spacing between each beans when they go in the ground. Yesterday morning we moved cows, so we've been over the last couple of days we've been in and out of beans. We chopped corn, then the next morning we moved cows, and each one of those days we were able to get back into the beans. But now with a lot of those things taken care of, now it's just get the rest of these beans cleaned up. So we're down to a little over a day can have a good day today, we might be able to finish, but it's just me and my brother and Arch, our hired guy. So I'm hauling to the elevator, which is about a half hour, 40-minute drive, and and running the cart. So just a little short manpower right now with school going on. So. Well, the header looks straight. Hopefully that's not wrecked. So we're gonna take a look here and see what's how everything looks. You got a tire off. Back tire is off. Looks like the lateral tilt has been, that's where it looks like the twist is, but it doesn't look like the feeder house is bent. Huh. Wheel of Fortune, maker spin. So a tire fell off. Huh. Sure love to know what caused that. That's ugly. Looks like the ladder all seems to be fine. Wonder how this, huh. Well, considering I guess we'll see when little Morton comes to lift it up and see what she looks like. What time is it? In 2.5 hours from having a tire off, it's back and rolling. Now we'll see whether it actually can combine still. Now we'll see whether we run it yet or not. Everything sounds good, but got a little bit of damage right there. Well, last day of soybean harvest, hopefully. We got combine home got the combine home this morning, and we're just gonna leave it for the rest of the year. We'll get her all checked out to make sure everything is good, make sure we don't wreck anything else on it. So yeah, it's home, and hopefully we can finish the rest of soybeans this year, or today for the year. Here's the combine. So yeah, it drove home good. The rim actually isn't in too bad a shape, but we got some mangled up stuff here, so